What is happening, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Cody Reed, and throughout the month of February we are going through the entire, and when I say the entire, we are breaking down the entire automotive sales process, best practices for 2022. So if that is something that you're into, consider hitting that subscribe button, because man, there is just so much good information coming out of this channel this month. Today we're going to be talking about negotiation and close, and I'm assuming that you are following the sales process, of which we have already talked about. So I'm assuming that you already know all of that information. We have just come back from a demo drive. We've got a committed customer. Our customer is ready to buy right now. They just told us that. We've pulled our vehicle into the sold section. Our managers are all geared up and they're getting ready to give us a pencil. So in the meantime, while they're preparing the numbers for us, we are over having a conversation with them, just reinstating some things that they like about the vehicle. So the way that I like to do it is, right, my manager is working on the pricing and figures, and I just like to be like, yo man, like Code, like Joe, Bo, whoa, whatever his name is, you really said that you enjoyed the sunroof, right? You really said that you enjoyed the leather seats. I'm making all this all up. You really said that you enjoyed the all-wheel drive and the adaptive cruise control and the cooled seats. You did say that this is the perfect vehicle, man. So like, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna get these figures for you, and then we're gonna get you wrapped up and get you out of here as soon as possible. And if the customer already said that they're in agreement to buy the car, they're gonna be like, okay, let's go. The biggest thing with negotiation and closing is all enthusiasm, right? Like, you wanna be upbeat, you wanna be happy, you wanna be thrilled. Because if you're not, and you're scared and you're tense and you're worried that they're gonna say no, they probably will say no. So enthusiasm's number one, and then number two, just having a really consistent presentation. I presented my figures the same way for years and years and years and years. So what it does is it's just second nature then, right? Like, you could just go bam, 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 bam. There's the figures. And that's it. And there's no questions out of it. So whenever I gave numbers, right, assuming that I have the numbers in my hand now, I never said figures. Like, I never said anything. I would just say, hey, here's the current market value of our car. Here's the current market value of your car. With your initial investment of this, your monthly investment is this. If all that's agreeable, give me a signature right here, and we'll get it clean and gassed up and ready for delivery. So that was the way that I did it. I know every dealership is different on how they want that presentation to be done. However it is, just memorize it, get it down, get it memorized, and then that consistency will come. So assuming that you've done everything as far as the sales process is concerned, there really should be no negotiation, right? If there is any question, like if the customer would then say, hey, the payment's a little bit higher than what I was thinking, right? I always at that point said, hey man, you did say at the very beginning that this is where you would say that you would be comfortable at, so I don't understand. Typically they would be like, yeah, well, I just thought about it and it's just too much money. And then you can start talking about the switch vehicle, because we talked about switch vehicles before, right? You can start talking about, hey man, maybe we can go to one with cloth seats. Maybe we can go to one without adaptive cruise control. Maybe we can go to one without the $1,000 ad for color. Like, you can start taking away things. So you're not taking away profit at that point. You're only taking away things of which they're going to have in their new car. And once you start doing that, typically customers will bump themselves back up. They'll raise their monthly investment or their initial investment or whatever to get to the figures. If you've done the sales process, again, I'm just going to say it, if you've done the sale process the way that we've presented it, I just can't in my head think of anything that a customer would say that you wouldn't be able to either A, go to the switch car, or B, them close right now. Like, there's just no other, like, bro, you're either going to take one with less equipment, or you're going to spend more money and you're going to buy it right now with the numbers that are presented. I'm trying to think back really hard. Like, was there times that customers didn't fold or sign up on the first pencil? Of course there was. The good news is at this point is you've already introduced your manager. So the manager's already been introduced. So should you need a manager to come in, he's already a familiar face. You can just be like, look, dude, I don't know, Cody, the manager did all the figures, right? I was only just supposed to find a vehicle that you liked. You said you like it. Let's see if we can get it figured out. And then you can grab Code and say, hey, Code, man, like, you just want to come in and talk to you and put it back on them. I got a dog that's barking. I was never like connected. As soon as I started talking again, hang on. All right. I think a lot of times in this industry or in the automotive industry, our egos, right? Our egos get up and we want to be the ones that close the deal, that gets the customer to sign it. Our industry has done that. And I don't think if you do the sales process correctly, it should take the ego out of it. Like, don't have an ego, man. Put your manager in front of these people and be like, bro, it's on you. You close this deal. I got them to agree to buy it. It's your turn. You close it. And then I'll write it up, we'll have a happy customer. But, and that's the thing, like when you do it that way, your customer's going to be happier, you're going to make more money, and you're going to sell more cars because it just feels better for the customer. It's more transparent. It's easier for you. It's easier for the manager. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I have a whole master class, a whole advanced closing that goes through, I'm just looking, that goes through, I need to talk to my wife. Not enough for your trade, not enough for, I don't have that much down, like all of this stuff. I have a whole master class for that. If this video gets enough comments, likes, whatever, I'll drop it. Maybe I'll even make it and put it in members only. So that way it's there and it's done. But tons of information, man, on that. But the biggest thing, enthusiasm, follow that sales process and then just take it away. Hey, man, going back to that switch vehicle, just take it away. Just take it away. If you sold the vehicle enough and you did the process enough, they're not going to want to switch. They're going to spend the money and you're going to be done. You're going to be writing it up. They're going to be closing them up. So negotiating and closing. We're almost at the tail end of the sales process. We got delivery left. So that'll be coming up in the next video, which is going to be pretty short and sweet. Advanced closing. If you want it, give me a thumbs up. Tell me down in the comments below. My name is Cody Reed. Automotive sales process all this month. You guys are awesome. Yeah.